The graphs below provide information about the sales of sunglasses during a recent 5-year period. Whenever I look at these graphs, I always want to pay attention to the titles. These numbers are in millions here, so this would be 105 million, 110 million, so on. And here, it's billions of dollars, so total amount spent. So here would be $1.9 billion, here would be $2.7 billion. First question is, during the period, the inflation rate was slightly less, this is key, slightly less than the rate of increase in the price of sunglasses. So let's say sunglasses went from $2 to $2.10, then the rate of inflation would have, if you would have followed that, it would have been $2.08 instead. Assume the total amount spent had been adjusted to reflect the changes in the purchasing power of the dollar. Which of the following best illustrates how the adjusted graph would appear relative to the original graph? So what I'm looking for is a line where this original amount right here is just a little bit higher than the adjusted amount, and that would be across the board. And why is that? Because the original amount was slightly less. Let's see, the inflation rate right up here was slightly less than the rate of increase in the price of sunglasses. So that original amount will be a little higher and the adjusted amount will be a little lower. So I look here, and then this is a lot lower. That's not going to be it. Here on B, sorry, I don't mean to have that circled there. Original is slightly lower and the adjusted is slightly higher. That's the opposite of what I'm looking for. And here's the original. The original is slightly higher and the adjusted is slightly lower. So that is what I am looking for. In D, you see that there's sometimes it's higher, sometimes lower. That can't be it. And our final question of this series, given the information in the graphs, which of the following two quantities, if either, can be estimated? 1. The average price of sunglasses in year 1. 2. The number of people who bought more than one pair of sunglasses in year 5. So average price of sunglasses in year 1. Well, here's year 1. We know that there were 1.9 billion sold, and we know year 1 that there were 105 million sold. And let me correct myself. I said over here that was sold, but that was dollars spent. So there's $1.9 billion spent. If I divided by that by 105 million, that would give me my average. So yes, I can answer number 1. How about number 2? The number of people who bought more than one pair of sunglasses in year 5. Let's go to year 5. Look up here. There's $2.7 billion spent and 115 million sold. But I have no way, there's no information here that can tell me who these individuals are, whether they're duplicated. There could just be different people buying sunglasses each year, not the same ones. Some people could buy 5 while other people buy 0. But there's nothing else here that indicates that. So I can't do anything with 2. So my answer will be A.